Hi guys, putting here with a game for you in my Cherry USDD the Benson. Now this is a full 18-point captain. I have survivability expert instead of advanced fire training because this is usually the ship that I use for rank. I do have concealment, last stand, can't remember what the tier 1 is for my guns reload faster, and vigilant and superintendent. And as you can see, I'm divisioned up with the Sneaky Snake, another contributor on the channel, and we are both, obviously we were both in a Discord chat, and you know, we're discussing what we want to do. And I say, let's just go to A, we're right here. You know, and let's see what we can do. I tell him to go slow, to go at about 3/4. Let me get in there first and get the spots, because I'm fairly certain that with the ships in here that there is nothing that can outspot me. I believe the Fletcher and the Benson have the same concealment if they are full stealth build, which I believe is 5.8 kilometers. See the Pensacola, you know he's coming here, and if he's coming here, you just have to assume that at least one of their DDs is, or some other ships, unless this guy's just wants to go and die by himself. And as you can see, the Fletcher is here. And, you know, he's slowing down, which means he's popping smoke. And in situations like this, I don't pop my smoke, let the other guy use the smoke, because, you know, smoke works both ways. He can't see me, I can't see him, so there's no reason for me to pop my smoke, and I can pretty much save a smoke for myself. And as we all know, smoke clouds are torpedo magnets. And just as the Pensacola was going into the smoke, he spots me for a brief second, which made me kind of turn this way because I didn't want to advance any further. Was hoping the Fletcher would drop his torps on where I was going, not where I am going. And I'm just hoping these torps hit the Fletcher and get rid of him. Let's just hope for the best. There's one, there's two, and ooh, first blood, devastating strike, and I hear the cruiser dead, which is a good thing. But I really wanted that Fletcher
torpedoes direct front.
But you know what? The Pensacola being dead, still really good for my team, considering there is an aircraft here. But as I see the Fletcher's torps go by, I tell Sneaky I'm rushing the smoke. I know he doesn't have torps. That, you know, I have the advantage in this gunfight because I have him with me, so it's going to be a 2v1 against the destroyer, even though all these ships are here. And I just keep telling him, saying, hey man, you know, get ready. You know, get ready. I'm watching where shells are coming from, so I kind of, you know, have my guns trained in that direction, even though, you know, it's a U.S. destroyer, the turret's torn out of dying. Sorry about that, guys. And I think it's right about here is when I'm going to spot him. And, you know, I just start going to town with him. He's, you know, most of his guns aren't facing me. I have Sneaky helping me. And boom, he's dead. I pop my smoke because I'm way too close to these guys. And I wasn't sure how much longer the Fletcher smoke was going to be here. Now I see all these ships in a, you know, nice tight group. And I'm thinking, well, you know, I'll just kind of send some torps against this guy, but, you know, still within the general direction of most of these guys, and hopefully get some hits. Reversing to avoid these guys' torps. This guy starts turning away because, you know, he's got to know torps are coming. Start focusing on the York. Sorry about that, but in a situation like this, I should have held off on my torps and dropped them against this Iowa potential. But, you know, he's turning away. You know, hindsight is always 2020. But I have most of my guns facing New York, so I'm just going to keep most of them pounding him. Because I did see the IO was burning. And I do believe 2 of my torpedoes hit this Kabuki. As I get a fire on the shore, York starts turning. Gosh darn it. I'm sitting still, which made it a little bit easier for this guy to blind fire, but still, he got a hit on me.
Torpedoes to port.
It's frustrating, and, you know, my smoke is starting to run up. Gosh darn it, man. What's with the blind fire sitting? You gotta get the motor running because torpedoes are coming in. I stopped shooting because I know I'm going to be coming out of this smoke. And I would like to be not detected when I do come out. Make my turn. I'm spotted by aircraft, so, you know what? I might as well shoot. I have nothing to lose. I'm spotted anyways. I believe the Sharnors is taking a shot on me, but luckily I was turning, and he didn't do a lot of damage. There comes everyone else shooting at me.
Engine boost
And I suspect it was maybe that Mogami got that really nice second blind hit in on me. And at this point, Sneaky and me are like, hey, let's go to B. And I'm just motoring this way a little bit, taking a look at the mini-map to see what's going on, and that's when I noticed the Fubuki's coming up behind. Sorry about that. Our carrier, and I'm like, okay, I need to go deal with him. I need to keep him alive. Ping the map to let guys know, hey, right here, right here. Hoping the carrier is going to keep his planes over it. He pings the map, and the same thing. I hit the affirmative key just to let him know that yes, I'm aware of it. I'm coming to help out. He might have been pinging it to try to get this cruiser involved too, but this carrier makes a very excellent play. Keeps his dive bombers over the smoke bomb. That's really good because it's going to let us know if he tries to sneak out of the smoke, he will be spotted by these aircraft. Any torpedoes that come out of the smoke will be spotted by the aircraft, which they are. So this cruiser and the battleship here, whoever he sent them against, should take 0 damage from these torps because they were spotted right as they came out of the smoke. Still waiting for the Fubuki to reappear because the smoke should be coming to an end. I'm starting to get a little bit close to them. As you can see, I'm starting to get within my detectability of it, and boom, we're both spotted. This guy's closing the distance. I know he has no torpedoes, so I have no worries about going broadside and rushing this guy, bucketing it. And the closer I get, the better I am because it's free to fire. And boom, there goes the Fubuki. Destroyer number 2.
Foundered.
Might also hit my repair because I have no possible threat of anybody knocking anything out. Anyway, so I just might as well just get the engines back into play, even though I have last stand. In a situation like that, it doesn't hurt to, hit your repair. Even if you're slowing down to get in the smoke and, your engines and steering get knocked out and you're in smoke, hit the repair because your repair will come back way before your smoke ever disappears. At this point, I'm starting to think, where do I need to go to help out my team? What should I do? As you can see, the last enemy DD is getting hounded by the Gigero, the Neptune, and the aircraft carrier. Sneaky is positioned on B, harassing the cruisers going that way. We have 3 ships at A. The two that are pushing A. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, I'll just gingerly make my way to B, and then decide where I need to go from there. aircraft carrier is going after the Ibuki, which is, you know, going to help us out a lot. You know, just because he is a very nasty fire-breathing cruiser. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that again, guys. See, the York is going to be, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to position a little bit in between. Maybe pop my smoke to where I can harass both sides. You know, if I had ATF in a position like this, you know, I could be hopefully hitting these guys at these long ranges, but I don't play the USDDs enough to be comfortable with the extreme long range shots in this thing. As you can see, our Hipper got Iowa. Sneaky says he's going in, he's going to YOLO against the York, and at this point I'm thinking, well, you know, I might as well take some shots. Maybe I can save Sneaky. In case this guy gets a lucky salvo or something, I can knock out a torp tube at the, you know, at the right moment. It's, you know, Sneaky gets an excellent drop on that guy, and then I noticed the Wakami gonna take some shots in that hand. Get spotted by him as I'm closing the distance. I'm popping my smoke, slowing down. Gonna drop my torps against the Colorado. I notice he's actively turning, so I'm just trying to guesstimate on where this guy's gonna be. Most of my guns are pointed that way, and I continue to make the stupid noob mistake of going to be sitting still in smoke, which is, you know, I always say is a no-no. I'm well within torpedo range of the Mogami. You could easily get some torpedoes off on me. Colorado turns back in, and I'm hoping that my torps are just slow enough to get there, and Jesus. Another blind shot, and just does massive damage. And there's one too. Oh my gosh, I nailed the Mogami for a devastating strike. There's Confederate. Still gonna keep pumping round after round into this Colorado. But I hear torpedoes, and not sure where they're coming from. Luckily, the carrier misjudged. And really, are you kidding me? Once again, the blind shot just, you know, it connects, and this is why I say this is a new mistake. I'm sitting still, and at this point I'm going to reverse. I don't want to give this guy any more side than I have to. But the other thing is I got lucky that one of his high explosive shells just incapacitated a gun and didn't do damage. And that is one of the reasons why I say I will always shoot AP in a battleship at DDs, want the guaranteed damage, because the overpen would have killed me. This game, guys, is really wrapping up quickly. Gonna drop these torps on the Colorado. I won't get the kill, but like I'm saying earlier, it's a prime example of if the guy would have nailed me with AP at that point, the AP would have overpent and would have killed me instead of just incapacitating my guns and not doing damage. And that is why I shoot AP at destroyers, even in a battleship. I believe the Colorado's going to die right here, guys. He is taking massive damage. My torps are on the way. Yep, this is where he goes, guys. And now we're going to look at the post-battle results. 98,000 damage, Confederate, first blood, 2 devastating strikes, and with the 4 ships I sent to the bottom of the sea, number 1 on the team with base experience of 2,400. Sneaky didn't do bad with himself. The 1.3 million is I did accomplish a mission, and that's where the million credits came from. 22,000 damage coming from main shells, 67,000 from torpedoes, 9,000 from the flooding and the fires that I did get. Just want to say we do appreciate all of your comments. Please hit that Please keep replays coming in. We are enjoying them. And also, please hit that like and subscribe button and have yourselves one heck of a great day.